Welcome back to the Fire Burns Within channel. Time for a short review video. I've got 5 albums to speak of pretty quickly, maybe a minute each, not much longer. Yeah, let's just quickly get on with this. The first one that I heard recently was a new band to me. They're called Klone, Klone. The album is called Meanwhile. I don't know too much about the band at all. The singles from the album intrigued me. I tried the whole thing. It was good. It wasn't fully my thing in the end, but it was a good listen. Especially like the singer. He's very good. He's got a nice tone to his voice. The music is sort of dense, heavy, modern, prog metal, if you like, or prog rock rather than metal. But it is heavy and it is dense. So it was pretty good, not amazing. It's not really my thing, so I know, I can only give it a 7 out of 10. But if you're a fan of sort of modern, heavy prog, I don't know, something like Porcupine Tree or even Catatonia, the recent album, then check out Klone. Next one is Chimaira, Hold Your Ground. Chimaira is a Frontiers project, fronted by Dennis Ward. Dennis, he's normally producing, he's not singing, but this is a vehicle for him to sing. He does a very good job. The album is good, it's nice, it's pleasant, it's modern, melodic rock, it's good. The production is good, it's not like super heavy or anything, it's just solid, crunchy, melodic rock. It's pretty decent. I think I need to play the album a little bit more, but at the moment I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Next one is Phoebus the Night, Ferum, Pharaoh. What a title, eh? This band is strange. This band is odd. I mean, they're a French band. They play medieval, symphonic, power metal. The vocalist he's one of a kind. He's got a very operatic, low baritone voice. Sometimes he does sort of like some screechy, growling type thing going on. Not very often, but once in a blue moon in the songs. The songs are epic. The production is really good on this album. I mean, listening with headphones, it sounds really good. I really enjoyed the singer's voice as well. The only thing is the songs are a little bit hard to get into at times, but there's some really good ones as well. I like the concept as well. It's something to do with French history and the French Revolution, etc. I really like this album. I think it's really solid. If you like power metal, definitely check this out and be prepared for something a bit fresh, a bit newish sounding. So Phoebus the Night, it gets an 8 out of 10 from me. 2 more albums to mention. First one is In Flames and Foregone. I've listened to this 3 times now, and I think it's really good. I mean, it's their best in quite a while. I actually liked the last album, I, The Mask, but the ones before I didn't like at all. But I, The Mask was going in the right direction, and this one is going in more and more in the right direction. It's still got a little bit of the modern In Flames sound. Well, more than a little bit. I'd say it's sort of half and half modern In Flames and some old school In Flames as well. But they still use a lot of the modern melodic vocals that Anders Frieden is using these days. But the album is good. Riff-wise, it's pretty exciting. It's got some sort of old school flavors. I really liked it. I mean, the more I listened to it, the more I liked Foregone. I was going to give it a 7.5, but I had to increase it to a solid 8 out of 10 for Foregone. But it's not quite the best album of this bunch. The best recent album I heard is Xandria, The Wonders Still Awaiting. I really like this one. A German symphonic power metal band. They've had a few singers. Their most recent singer is Ombre. I forget her surname. It begins with V. Forgive me, I forget her surname. But Umbre, let's call her Umbre. She's a delight on this album. She sings so well. She does sort of a mix of vocals. She can do like normal singing, and then she'll go into slightly operatic style. The music is heavy, crunchy, symphonic power metal. The songs are pretty good. You know, they've got some good, memorable choruses. This is solid. If you enjoy Nightwish, Within Temptation, Visions of Atlantis, what can I say? There's quite a lot of bands in Europe doing this style. They don't use any of the sort of happier keyboard sounds. They go for like symphonic, epic keyboard sounds, very much in the Nightwish style. They've really come up trumps with this album. This album is, I don't see how it can really get too much better for Xandria. Okay, the songs could be a little bit more engaging maybe at times. There's some sort of, sometimes the songs meander a little bit and you sort of, your mind can wander. But the album is a real joy to listen to. The production is awesome. Umbre's vocals are top notch. It's a really solid album and it gets an 8.5 out of 10 from me. Okay, that was it. 5 albums in this roundup. All right, laters.